the news services for this union territory. And on behalf of the work agencies and organizations which I handle, and along with my heads of these particular organizations, a warm welcome to each one of you. I am the administrative secretary for public works, public health engineering, for agriculture, for horticulture and cooperatives. So what we will do is we will begin with the public works, that is roads and buildings, and public health engineering, that is water supply, and then we will move across to agriculture and horticulture. Okay, so at the outset, as far as the public works are concerned, as you all are all aware, this is an organization which is handling your basic infrastructure, the basic infrastructure on which you all move around, the movement on the roads, the movement on the bridges, the entire network is given by our public works, roads and buildings. Okay, and of course the chief engineer is not with us here. He is right now in Kargil attending to his work here. But we have our senior superintending engineer, Mr. Gyatso, along with me, and my deputy secretary, Mr. Zakir. Okay, and in short, we will explain to you what kind of works have been carried out in this particular UT, okay, which we call the crown of the nation, crown of India. Okay, out of an approved 1,371 kilometers of roads, 22 bridges, under several of the government of India's interventions, a total of almost 300 kilometers of roads have been completed, 9 bridges have been completed since the last 3 odd years, beginning till the ending March. Okay, this year alone, they have been able to successfully complete 120 kilometers of road. Now, this is not a easy task to attain. Let me express that at the outset. I come from a coastal state, okay, to a completely cold, arid, topographically very difficult terraneous area, and this is not a easy job to accomplish. And we must compliment our engineers from the public works, especially the roads and the buildings sector, for coming up with such kind of work. Primarily, when I first came in the month of August, I was amazed at a kind of infrastructure which this particular UT is having. In fact, none of the states per se which I have visited, or my home state of Goa itself, are having such kind of black-topped roads. I do understand that there will be issues concerning that certain amount of terrain in which our engineers have to maneuver it through difficult times, but the kind of quality of the work which our engineers are providing, be it under the Central Road Infrastructure Fund, be it under the Prime Minister Gram Sadak Yojana, or be it under the special development package which Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi ji has given for the UT, be it under those particular schemes, this is the kind of work which our engineers are doing. And naturally, when such kind of works are being done, okay, it is time to celebrate them, time to also seek their achievements out. No one is perfect in engineering. While we aim for accuracy, we are close to it, because nothing is more accurate, and therefore there will be some kind of shortcomings, and which I would like to express through yourselves, through this particular medium, that if there are any issues which concern perceived quality, where there is no connectivity, or there is a particular request for connectivity, please do not hesitate to meet with our executive engineers, to meet with our superintending engineers. May the public through their particular panchayats or through their councillors come to us, and we would be most willing to help out to ensure that the last mile connectivity, the principle of Antyodaya, that is the last mile connectivity, has to be achieved. So this would be our approach when we speak about public works. And having said that, I have shared with you all, okay, shortly, okay, the entire, I would say, a kind of a card. After we answer our exams, there is a kind of a sheet which comes out giving your scoring. I would want through your medium let the people of this UT score our public works. So I would give you all a very detailed activity, what activity has gone through roads, bridges, what are the major ongoing projects, what are the buildings which we are considering, what is the type of connectivity which is happening in this UT, okay, under the Prime Minister Gram Sadak Yojana, under the Central Road Infrastructure Fund, okay, what are the things which are going on, okay. So I make a earnest request to your honorable medium, okay, to the people of the UT, score them out, okay, score me out, score us out, so that we are able to achieve even better. Bring those shortcomings before us, so that we are able to correct ourselves, we are able to give you all better services in terms of road network, in terms of bridge network. And as you all are already aware, okay, with the active support of the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, Brigadier Dr. Mishra, okay, and with the active support of the LHDC Leh and the LHDC Kargil, and as you all are already aware, okay, with the active support of the Honorable Lieutenant Governor, Brigadier Dr. Mishra, okay, and with the active support of the LHDC Leh and the LHDC Kargil, the public works have been effectively been able to now formally recruit 114 junior engineers, and they will be given their appointment orders on 30th of this month, when the Honorable Prime Minister of India will be holding a Rozgar Mela. So on that day, we will be strengthened by another 114 engineers, all of them coming from this particular UT. So the specific thing about this, which I have personally liked, and to be this, is that recruitment rules provide that only a person who is a domiciliary of this particular union territory shall be eligible for such kind of jobs. And I'm happy to share that 114 of them are all of the UT, okay, children of this particular soil, and well qualified. We have masters with us, we have bachelorates with us, who are joining Gyatso and his team, Mr. Mutalib Gyatso and his team. Likewise, within the LHDC district board, both at Leh as well as Kargil, in the public works, there are 33 positions for whom offer of appointment have been issued by myself and Mr. Zakir, as well as in Kargil, there are 14 positions which have been there. So that's the kind of administrative progress which we have done. So on the recruitment side also, the work has been completed. I mean, has almost on this completed. And to give impetus that the organization has to function well, we have the gazetted rules also which have been published. So Public Works became the first organization in the UT, under the government of UT, where the gazetted the recruitment rules have been now published, okay, notified, with the approval and concurrence of the Union Public Service Commission and with the administrative approvals too. So we have become the first, and therefore, even for qualified persons who would be laterally coming in as assistant engineers, those would be promoted from junior engineers and all, we would get a fantastic opportunity for the son of the soil. That would be the emphasis which I would like to lay about. Okay. So from the public works sector, I move to the most essential part, and where the Honorable Supreme Court says supply of water, providing water is meeting the very requirement of Article 21, right to life. Providing potable, clean drinking water is right to life. And we have with us our Chief Engineer of Public Health Engineering, Irrigation and Flood Control, Mr. Sonam Wangchuk with us. Okay, and along with us, the entire team and his team, you all must compliment them that from mere 3.33% of household tap connections in 2019, in 4 years, Mr. Wangchuk and his team has covered up 37,300 households of the eligible 42,000 households in this UT. They have gone through rough terrain. They have blasted rocks. They have laid conveying mains. They have laid lines, provided anti-freezing mechanism 5 feet down, insulated the pipes which are above the ground, and have ensured that clean, potable drinking water reaches to each one's house under the auspices of the Jal Jeevan Mission and the program Har Ghar Jal, which the Honorable Prime Minister had initiated from his very first term of 2014, but it became more fructified and became implementable from 2017 onwards. And in the Union Territory here, we have began implementing it from 2019 onwards. Such a scheme which covers up almost 42,000. In fact, the figure is 41962 of households which are eligible, and of which 37,274 have been covered up as of date. It is almost 88.83%. We are nearing saturation. These figures which I have given you are from the portal, which are publicly available. Now these figures are available because each one of the household, the head of the household has given his or her Aadhaar card, which is a mandatory need if the scheme has to be successful onto the portal of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. You require Aadhaar seeding to be done. Notwithstanding that, with Aadhaar or without Aadhaar, Sonam Wangchuk and his team has reached out to nearly 40,000. In fact, by 26th of January of the coming year, we would be able to saturate fully the UT. But this comes with a warning, and through this medium, I would like to tell the people, please support our engineers in certifying the scheme. Please give your Aadhaar so that we are able to put up this infrastructure onto the portal. And there is a warning to it that beyond 26th of January, those whose Aadhaar seedings are not done, we have clear directives to cut the water connection. Our job and our task is to provide clean, potable drinking water. At the same time, please also support your own engineers, your own team who is helping you all with to give clean drinking water. Please support them. Give your Aadhaar. If that Aadhaar is not given, we shall be forced